Tumemaliza strike.
My name is Pius Nyakundi. I'm the National Secretary General and the Chief Executive Officer of the Union. Today we mark day 50 of our national strike. And some of the issues that we have raised, actually our strike would have even been called off even before the commencement, because we're talking about a recognition agreement that was requested from the ministry in 2021. Today is 2024. So 3 years down the line, we've been doing letters. Unfortunately, they have never responded to us. They have never called us to any meeting. And when the Minister of Labour decided to end these issues and invited us for discussions, the Minister of Health neither sent a representative, the same thing to the COG. So what we are seeing is that the government is trying to treat these medical cadres in a very different way. And in this case, it's like they want to isolate us. They are discriminating the medical laboratory fraternity. So as we have already said that we are in day 50 and we are not going to get tired. We can proceed with this strike even for 100 days, 1,000 days, until some of the issues, if the ministry could have called us to the table and told us that these are give and take, we could be able to go back to the drawing board and say, let's go back to job as we solve the other issues. But unfortunately, we cannot go back to job without a turn to work formula that has an irreducible minimum of a risk allowance, enhanced risk allowance, and a recognition agreement. Because currently we have only 6 counties that have signed the recognition agreement. The Minister of Health has refused to do so, despite the fact that our request for the recognition agreement does not need budget, does not need money. It's a pen and a paper and a goodwill.
My name is Nicholas Odipo. I'm the National Chairman, Kenya National Union of Medical Laboratory Officers. Today we are here doing a demonstration because of the contempt that the ministry has given us, has treated us. We started this strike on 2nd of April 2024. Unfortunately, after the 50th day, the Ministry of Health have not found it good to engage us and also to hear us. What the ministry is doing is like discrimination. And as we are all aware that discrimination in any form is prohibited by the Constitution of Kenya and even the Employment Act. We want to tell the Ministry of Health, medical laboratory is also an equal partner or an equal cadre in healthcare services. You cannot treat us with contempt, yet you want our members to go and do medical diagnosis in hospitals. You must treat us equally the way you are treating our colleagues. Number 2, we did give a recognition agreement to this ministry. The ministry has denied us a simple recognition agreement, something that do not need any form of money. It just need a pen and a paper, and we are done. We go back to work. Why is CS Nakumicha punishing the people of the Republic of Kenya, which she swore to protect their lives? Thirdly, I'm going to talk about the mess that is in the Division of Medical Laboratory Services. In 2019, we had a court ruling, and this court ruling prohibited non-medical laboratory workers from doing medical tests. And these tests, they were very specific. The court was very specific in this test. Number 1 was HIV, number 2 was pregnancy test, number 3 was random blood sugar, number 4 was malaria test. And the ministry said that, the court said that the ministry should stop engaging any unlicensed and unregistered personnel in doing this test. To date, 4 years down the line, the Ministry of Health, through their surrogate NASCO are still engaging class 8 dropouts in doing HIV tests. And if I want to be very specific, right now there have been complaints of giving of false results by these people, but the ministry is trying to cover up this issue. We want to tell them that the people who are responsible to test HIV in this country are medical laboratory officers who are registered and licensed to practice medical laboratory in this nation. On the same note, the division of National Division of Laboratory Services is headed by somebody who is a non-medical laboratory officer. This is a technical division that in any case there's a pandemic, just the way COVID came, this is the person who is supposed to advise the country on the products that are supposed to be used in medical in diagnosing that new pandemic. This is somebody who has no technical know-how in this field. How is he going to advise the country? Why is this person still holding office even after we had lodged a complaint and told the ministry that we have several people who qualify to sit in that division? We want to tell CS Susan Nakumicha that the bucks stop with you. The mess at the division stops with you, because you are the person responsible for this ministry. You cannot bring somebody through the back door and want to force that person down the throats of Kenyans, and not even medical laboratory officers, because this person is giving advice. He is the one who is supposed to enact policies that are going to treat the people of Kenya in medical laboratory. So we are telling you that this person must go and appoint people who are qualified, who can do that work diligently. Lastly, before I give the SG, is about the Global Fund employees. These are people the ministry have engaged for the past 15 years in contract. Even against the law, they continued renewing those contracts year in, year out. The contracts ended in December 2023. These people, at the moment, they are at work with 5 months without pay. How can you be so heartless? People working for 5 months without pay and there's no communication. Mind you, these are people who have been working in the most dangerous part of the medical laboratory, dealing with multi-drug resistance TB. Some of them have contracted the multi-drug resistant TB and they are on treatment. We are telling you, please be a mother. Be a mother to the nation, be a mother to the healthcare workers, and consider absorbing these colleagues of ours into permanent and pensionable. They have given their services, they have dedicated their life in helping these people of this country, and what they get are kicks of a donkey. It is so painful, and we are requesting you that you give these people the permanent and pensionable. We are being told that money had been set aside for these people, but there's a person who do not want these people to be absorbed. We don't know the intention of this person, but we are telling you, if you are the one who is sitting on the appointment letters of these people, please release those appointment letters. And shame unto you, because you cannot put people, you cannot make people suffer because of your own personal interest.